want to know what went wrong? How this horror, this catastrophe could have been averted.
A lot of people are dead, Agent Hill. Somebody has to answer for that.
A lot of people have to answer for that.
Nick Fury,
That man.
you've filed several reports criticizing Director Fury's actions since you joined S.H.I.E.L.D.
Because he's reckless. We're at war, and he thinks about superheroes.
The Avengers?
God. Who would bring those people together and not expect what happened?
You have to understand there are aspects of this incident that are difficult for most people to accept.
Those creatures.
Fury says to me once, in the time of gods and monsters, what is the worth of a man? I don't know what he means. And then men are dying all around. Good men. Friends. Even some heroes.
So it's safe to say mistakes were made in the handling of the incident.
Mistakes. God. That's all there was, a series of astonishing mistakes. And the worst of all,
Agent Hill. Agent Hill.
Director, S.H.I.E.L.D. operates under the World Security Council. We should have been informed of all the details.
The Council's interest in our work has always been about results, not procedure.
Agent Clint Barton is intimate with S.H.I.E.L.D. procedure, I believe. And now we learn he's working with the enemy? A man whose talent appears to be...
Killing. But he didn't kill me. He didn't take the headshot. He's been brainwashed, but I won't write him off. We're on Loki's trail and we're scrambling a response team.
The Avengers.
The Avengers Initiative was shut down, Director. It was a volatile concept at the best of times, which this is not.
This is just a response team.
I suggest you make your response rapid. We all know what's at stake.
Yes, we do.
War! With the forces of darkness pressing in from the east, from the west, America heeds the call to fight for freedom. And at the front of the fight, shoulder to shoulder with our battling boys, is Captain America, a product of old-fashioned values and exciting new science. Captain America is the name every Nazi fears. Uncle Adolf's secret new weapons, no match for our man. When tough times turn tougher, when hope's on the ropes, here's the man to knock the Axis on their axis. He's out there fighting for the land that we love, and he won't stop.
Waiting on the big guy?
Ma'am?
Iron Man. A lot of people eat here just to see him fly by.
Right. Maybe another time.
Table's yours as long as you like. Nobody's waiting on it. Plus, we've got free wireless.
Radio?
Ask for her number, you moron.
The forces gather.
Let them gird themselves. I will lead them in a glorious battle.
Battle against the meager might of Earth.
Glorious, not lengthy. If your force is as formidable as you claim.
You question us. You question him. He who put the scepter in your hand, who gave you ancient knowledge and new purpose when you were cast out, defeated.
I was a king. The rightful king of Asgard. Betrayed.
No doubt you'll fare better on Earth.
They are a lost people. They mistake selfishness for spirit. When the sky falls, it'll be every man for himself.
How will you rule them then?
Unmercifully.
Your ambition is little and born of childish need. We look beyond the Earth to the greater world. The Tesseract will unveil.
Agent Romanoff, would you show Dr. Banner to his laboratory, please?
You're gonna love it, Doc. We got all the toys.
Really? You have a Commodore 64?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you're very young.
Agent Hill, did you tell the council that Barton had been compromised?
Was that not procedure? Did you tell them who exactly is on your response team?
Doesn't appear that I have to.
This is wonderful. The Tesseract has shown me so much. It's more than knowledge, it's truth.
I know. It touches everyone differently.
Take this.
What did it show you, Agent Barton?
My next target? Stick in the mud, he's got no soul. No wonder you chose this tomb to work in.
Well, the Radisson doesn't have 3 levels of lead-lined flooring between S.H.I.E.L.D. and that cube.
I see why Fury chose you to guard it.
You're gonna have to contend with him, sir. As long as he's in the air, I can't pin him down. And we'll be putting together a team.
Are they a threat?
To each other, more than likely. But if Fury can get him on track, and he might, they could throw some noise our way.
You admire Fury.
He's got a clear line of sight.
Is that why you failed to kill him?
It might be. I was disoriented. And I'm not at my best with a gun.
I want to know everything you can tell me about this team of his. I would test their mettle. I weary of scuttling in shadow. I mean to rule this world, not burrow in it.
It's a risk.
Oh, yes.
If you're set on making yourself known, it could be useful.
Tell me what you need.
I need a distraction.
An eyeball.
So, which one is it?
Sorry?
Are you a big guy that gets all little? Or a little guy that sometimes blows up large?
You know, I'm not even sure.
You got somewhere to go?
Stark Tower. No. Yes.
I'd expect some confusion of the mind, since your body's kind of all over the place. But it has to be one or the other.
I know where I can do the most good, but it's where I can do the most harm.
Well, that's no different than anybody else. Me, I'm here in Jersey, where I can't do much of either. And since I'm not likely to move on from this placement, you may as well pilfer my ride.
I don't know which way to go.
Your mind's already made up, son. The rest of you will follow.
Time has come.
Resistance.
From a few. We'll pick them apart.
And the rest come from.
Mow them down.
This is a little resistance.
Your force lacks finesse.
Our warriors are fearless. They welcome a glorious death.
That may actually be the problem.
Then lead them, King. You wield the scepter, do you not?
The scepter.
Get underground.
Yes, sir.
You noticed me?
What's the story upstairs?
The power surrounding the cube is impenetrable.
I need men in those buildings. Lead the people down and away from the streets. We're gonna set up a perimeter all the way down to 39th Street.
See what you can do with this.
If you find enemies down, get the guns. The guns are very good.
Agent Hill. Agent Hill. You were saying?
Sorry, yes.
You said the worst mistake.
Well, I think we all know who made that. You thought they were a threat. I thought they were a joke. Nick Fury only ever saw them as the Avengers, no matter what he said. If he hadn't seen that, Well, Midtown Manhattan would be a smoking crater, for one thing.
That issue is not in question at this time.
It was absolutely a bad idea. The wrong people at the wrong time, and it worked. They came together, and they saved us, and it's infuriating. We're trained to believe in a system, not to gamble, not to hope. Nick Fury saw something running under the system, a current, a connection, a truth about what we can do, what they would become. The Avengers were the mistake that saved the world. That's my official statement.
I see.
Oh, and as for the matter that's not in question, where you morons tried to nuke New York, well, that's on the record. As in, we recorded it. We do that. We're S.H.I.E.L.D. So if you're thinking about coming after Nick Fury, ever, think really, really hard.
How'd that go?
Sold you down the river, sir. Should have your job within the month.
Good work. You should maybe ask for a chair.
I'll keep that in mind. Sir, how does it work now? With the Avengers? They've gone their separate ways. So, pretty extremely far.
Are these our Gojis?
They are not.
What's wrong with ours?
Your alpaca ate them all.
Oh.
All of them.
What a glowing endorsement. First of all, Gerald is our alpaca.
It's not my alpaca if he's eating my Gojis.
Okay, they're going to be nice in the salad, I think,
No,
right?
don't. Could you put it down? Get out of my kitchen.
Okay. Whoops. We're good here, right?
Yeah, we're great. Tell Madam Secretary lunch is in 5.
I will collect our alpha female post haste.
And what happened to the Tesseract after that?
It's bottom of the ocean. Fell out of the plane after I had to crash it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask, why did you have to crash the plane anyway?
There's bombs on board.
Bombs on board. And you couldn't have jumped out of the plane before you crashed it?
How long did you fight these guys?
About, 2 or 3 hours.
Hours? The Chitauri, the suckiest army in the galaxy. Why didn't you just blow up the mothership?
We didn't know that was a thing.
You didn't know that was a thing! Everyone knows! Hey! There we go. All clear. Which way?
Oh, you say something?
I said I want to claw my eyes out. But unfortunately, it wouldn't do any good, because I already saw the awfulness. Will you focus?
I'm focused.
This pretty place is about to get uglified real quick by a bunch of frickin' elves.
Do you know that I saw all these people die? So this is a little bit difficult for me, okay? So I want you to reach down deep inside and try and find a small ounce of humanity.
Just give me the thingy.
Just give me the thing. Just give me the thing. I didn't even want to come here. Living all these repressed memories.
My God, get it together. You're embarrassing. All right, which way? You don't know? You used to frickin' live here.
For 1,500 years, not forever. That way, I think. Yeah, maybe.
We are dead. We are so dead.
I get it. It's nutty. It's crazy making because you start worrying about a legacy. You know, you want to leave him a better world, and then you realize you haven't done all that much to give him one.
What's your name again?
Potts.
Potts.
Yeah.
You want to come work for me, Potts?
I'm a little tied up in futures right now.
Warm your butt cheeks up. Warm up your butt cheeks.
Cut there.
Copy that.
There you go. Here, come.
I broke it.
Phil.
No, Brian, you had it. All right, here we go.
The thing about time travel.
I can't believe I made a whole movie with this thing on.
Yeah, does it look cool or? Doesn't feel cool, but if it looks cool, that's what matters.
Do you have any idea what's coursing through my veins right now?
Funyuns?
Yes.
Orange soda?
We are getting the whole team, aren't we?
A duck!
Good one.
See what I have to deal with here? 10 years of this.
Being able to do this new version of Thor, it's hugely liberating and fun. We had a big sort of fat suit, which I think was sort of 60 or 70 pounds. This little move.
Yeah, that's the shimmy.
It was the hottest I've ever been.
How does that feel?
Oh, I mean, amazing.
Looks like it's in the right place.
And we had obviously the beard, the hair, and I had these things that go in the mouth that kind of plump out my cheeks a bit, which sort of had a little effect on the voice as well, but probably in a good way. It was a different Thor.
Hi, my name's Thor. 22 years old. Live on Asgard, and I like sugar.
We're shooting a superhero film, and here's one of the most recognizable superheroes, but he's just turned into a new character. What Chris does with that character and how it just kind of has this shift. His excitement was really palpable.
He'd been playing the character for a while and really wanted to find something new. He has such dexterity as a talent. He's incredibly funny. He has just really lovely energy.
Is he asleep? No. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I think I'm a very lucky guy.
It's an amazing, super emotional, beautiful thing.
It was really a joy.
And the rest is history.
Avengers Endgame.
I don't know how you're gonna get us through all of that.
Don't worry.
She's got help.
You know, I normally don't watch playback on the monitor, but I wanted to see that reveal of all the women of Marvel, and I thought it was really powerful and really exhilarating, and I was thinking of all of the young girls in the audience who will probably feel really inspired by that in one way or another, so it was a really nice thing to be a part of.
I actually think that in some weird, and it is a very emotional thing, but some weird, twisted up, fateful way, this character who, you know, has searched her whole life for a purpose actually finds her purpose. And it's like this amazing...
And she has a lot of self-respect, and she's pretty sick and tired of lots of men kind of not taking her seriously in the army and you know, playing around with her. I think Peggy relates to someone really fighting for what they believe in and really having to struggle all the time to prove themselves. And she, being the only woman in this environment, knows exactly what that feels like. It's not just the normal, everyday love story. There's something else.
In the same way that we love Steve because he exhibits some sort of determination and selflessness, that's the same thing that attracts her to him.
Steve learned a lot from Peggy Carter. If you go back and look at the first Avenger, that is the essential relationship that I think turned him into who he is today, turned him into Captain America. Her sense of integrity, her call to action are all qualities that have been ingrained in Steve and are his best qualities. And they come from example from Peggy. And so I think it was critical that her character embodied those essential qualities because he wouldn't be who he is without them.
I'm gonna need a rain check on that dance.
A week next Saturday at the Stork Club.
You got it.
8 o'clock on the dot. Don't you dare be late.
Robert has a whole career of great work behind him, and he was at a point in his life and his career where he was ready to break out and do something really big and exciting.
John was in love with the idea of Downey playing the part, and we all felt so sure about him on a creative level. Because he wasn't instantly a slam dunk approval, I suggested we have screen tests. I remember walking in with Robert Downey Jr. the day of the tests. He was laughing and in great spirits and completely at ease, and he got in front of the camera and started saying the lines.
I assure you the day weapons are no longer needed to keep the peace. I'll happily transist to manufacturing bricks and beams for baby hospitals, making hemp pants and the like, but until that time, can I get you a drink?
I don't want to call it an out-of-body experience, but it was one of those rushes that I'm sure like somebody would feel if they're about to play a big sporting arena, playing for the ring or something like that. It was just like, am I gonna pass out or am I gonna nail this?
On that day that Robert screen tested, it was clear that there was no one else who can play that part.
It was magic. It was exactly the feeling as a casting director with Kevin, with John, with everyone, that we all wanted to have that feeling like we have it. This is it. This is Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Captain. Impossible question without the context of who's making it. You know what I mean?
Pizza.
Ah, I can't answer this.
I'm probably gonna take. Well, that's an impossible. See, I just stumped myself.
Pizza.
Pizza.
I don't know. I need to know who's making these things.
Pizza.
Hamburgers. Because can I have both?
Yes.
Great, both.
Workout.
Workout. That's impossible.
Nap.
Workout lately.
Both, depending on the time, tends to be workout.
Well, what are the stakes here? I mean, like, is there a job coming around the corner that I have to work out? Obviously, I want the nap, but you know, if we're gonna start filming in a week, I gotta go to the gym.
Woke up and thought
Naturally.
that we were.
Expecting?
Yeah.
Yes?
No.
Please? Maybe?
We don't even have a wedding date yet.
You set August 27th.
That's the.
The planet has been taken, Father. The Third-Eyed King pledges eternal loyalty to your cause.
Accepted my terms.
Eventually.
So we have to get married before that
Yes,
date?
because- no,
after that
date.
date.
You two should just elope, because this media circus that's going on is driving me crazy.
Okay.
This is me on edge.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm trying to keep all the pictures out of the paper and off the internet so that your wedding's not ruined.
No one's working harder than
Remember
you.
that kid from TMZ that you had me trade paint with on the FDR Drive? Well, I got a case against me now.
That's my fault?
Yeah, it's your fault. Lose him hap like the Godfather. It's really funny. Now I got to go to court.
That's why we want you to get out of the cart and just de-stress. Just
Plus,
walk with us.
Well done, daughter. Well done.
Stop it.
Why?
Just
Plus,
walk with us.
Bert! I see you, Bert! Hold on. Bert, you son of a bitch. Come here, Bert! Come here!
Man, we gotta get him a girlfriend. You know anyone? Anyone come to mind who would maybe, what?
Warrior.
I didn't ask for it.
You didn't refuse. Right with that, I had a new vocation. I found you.
Record message.
That's why I chose you to find the Soul Stone.
I'm sorry I disappointed you.
I am disappointed. Not. But because you did. And you lied.
Turn it back on!
No!
Turn it back on.
Can't keep listening to the same song again and again and again!
I told you. I'm screwed up, man. I gotta get back in the groove. Specifically the New York groove. Give me my Zoom. No. Give me the Zoom. Give it.
The man who sings this song is a degenerate.
I will not sit here and allow you to malign Ace freely.
I gave you my trust! You repaid it with deceit. At least be honest about it now. I could make you tell me. You seem to know that. I never wanted to force you into anything. That's why, when you left me all those years ago, I allowed it.
You allowed it?
You haven't been under the impression you escaped.
Give me the Zoom.
Ace really is not helping. We haven't even left nowhere yet.
Ace really is helping more than you are. We lost Gamora because of you.
We lost Gamora because you would not let me seize the moment. What do you care? You tried to kill her.
She said I'd be saving the universe.
Daughter, I raised you smarter than that.
Your daughter. You didn't raise me. You kidnapped me, orphaned me, and imprisoned me. Everything I hate about myself comes from you. I stayed because you taught me I didn't deserve better.
Why did you leave?
I would kill either of you if it would stop that blinking yellow light.
What blinking yellow light? The coded message channel? How long has this been on?
But it was so beautiful.
Wait. Mantis! A blinking yellow light indicates an important secret coded message.
Shame on you, Mantis.
How long? This was your job.
It was his job.
Drax, you didn't see the blinking yellow light?
I did, but you said if it was yellow, let it mellow. Brown, flesh it down. Those were your orders.
I wasn't talking about the coded message channel. 22 important coded secret messages.
Because I found people that showed me I did.
You had a family here, little one.
That could have been helpful. 5 hours. I've been sitting 5 hours. We have 22 messages. 23 messages. Oh, they keep coming in. From Nebula. Gamora is alive. Thanos is taking her to Titan. Why aren't you responding? Why aren't you responding? Are you getting my important coded secret messages? Ship coordinates. All right. I need my map. Here we go. Titan. Yeah. Wait, how do we know this isn't a trap? Wait, how do we know this isn't a trap? Are we sure that's from Nebula?
Tell Quill not to lose my sister a second time, or I will sew his face to his genitals.
That's her. She's always wanted to sew my face to my genitals. We're going to Titan.